I think North Koreans live with a ton of cognitive dissonance. They're constantly having to balance competing ideas in a way that is very stressful. Uh, they're in a system where clearly the things they see in their real life don't always match up with the things that they are taught by the state. But they have no real way to discuss those things that don't match up. And that, I think, puts them in a position where they have to internalize a lot of these contradictions and ignore them just in order to get by. And I think that's really, really stressful. I guess my big takeaways from having spent so much time there is that's an incredibly difficult and oppressive part of a dictatorship that I think most of us in more free Western countries really struggle to understand. I think we can imagine being unjustly punished for something, but I don't think we know what it's like to constantly be regulating our own thoughts in case those thoughts become dangerous. And in a way, I think that's the far more insidious and disturbing feature of life in a dictatorship. I don't want to say that we don't have any dissonances. I think, again, part of being conscious of Orientalism is to be aware of how we are similar to people from really vastly different cultures. There are plenty of us who are concerned with social justice and poverty, but buy a second house, or, you know, love our pets, but also eat meat. You know, there's plenty of things that we choose not to think about because the contradictions are too difficult. But I do think in their system, those contradictions are not only emotionally difficult, but they can be dangerous to your life and your livelihood. And so the pressures to ignore or, you know, in some way even lie to yourself are really severe.